much more varied composition. It's going to be much harder to defend against this team. They've got a mixture of ranged, of different levels of range as far as their heroes' attacks. They've got different levels of attack damage and different styles of damage between magic and attack. Whereas we're seeing just the attack damage again coming out from the Fire Dragoon side. We'll see whether it's going to be the last game we watched or the game before. It's going to go. It will either go like last game or it will go very similar to the second game. But I feel that the composition for XFreeStar has enough early and mid game that they are going to win out as far as the long term. There might be better choices as far as support than Mina if you're going for a very early aggressive start, because Mina does take a lot of damage in the early stages. She does need items. She does need that level. She has no innate tankiness to her. She doesn't have any shield or very overly high armor. We do see that aggression that we're looking for, though, from the Fire Dragoon side. Zenio is going to dive back and try and do what he can. Malok with the slow heals him up slightly. Zeal now is being chased down. Still only got his level 1. He will dive out the way, but it's not going to be enough as the Lubu can chase you down. First blood actually goes over to the Mina, picking it up with the scythe. This is not what Fire Dragoon want. They do not want to be quiet. They do not want to be ineffectual. And as I say that, they heard me, and they're diving in deep onto that Zuka. Zuka is going to go down. He was just trying to get a little bit of vision, guys. And I think they could have easily capitalized on that. Unfortunately, 7 in the bottom lane is going to be found out. Lubu can dive as much as he can, but it's not going to stop him from dying. Huge play there from Zuka. Zuka does get pulled in. Dartman is used by Mina. That's great play from there. Zenio diving the wrong way, though. Joker doing what he can. Huge auto attack damage coming out from him. I do think Zeal should just run for his life at this point. Oh my god, great pull in onto Papa J. And that's going to be another kill going over to Mina. And that Dark Dominion is incredibly powerful, especially when you manage to isolate one individual. Yeah, we've got KP doing what they can. Nirvana is being used only on one person, though, and that's a lot of people going very low. Jinnah does actually manage to pick up that kill. Sorry, only on one person, actually. He got it on most of the team, pushing a lot of the enemy team low, and that does allow the rest of his team to dive back in. Slims with the shutdown onto the Mina. You can imagine a Slim stun into Nirvana, for example, or the dive from a Malok onto the backline, or the ultimate from a Malok onto the backline and to Marksman. Oh, Laughing Gas used, great effect, huge pick up there from Tower. With the tower, Zenio ult used to great effect as well with that huge heal, but it's not going to be enough as the rest of XFreeStar either could have positioned himself better to maybe take out some of the enemy team or to team up with his side to get a pick, or just farmed a little bit more, then rotated down to get to that bottom turret after that initial one had been taken. Malok ultimate used, doesn't land on anyone quite as much. Mina staying alive as best they can. Jinnah picking up that kill. That's a lot of damage. Lubu is going to pick up that kill onto Slims, and then he's going to chase down the rest of the team. But there's Nirvana. That's used to great effect. That's huge for the XFreeStar team, but that's going to force them to have to run away. You got Lubu and Jinnah here, but with Ari coming to chase you down, I don't think you're going to stay alive very longer. With that's great work. Third one used, boom, and that's going to be Violet picking up that kill with the tactical fire there.
Keep my fight here breaking out. It's the oh my god, his Nirvana kept him alive long enough for his teammates to join him.
Angelic Splendor was used there as well. Did manage to keep the rest of XFreeStar healthy. That means that they can go in now, but Lubu is on the backline. Heal is used from the side of FDG. FDG now looking pretty good as they come pushing in. That's a very low health Jinnah. He doesn't want to be there very long. That's a big ultimate there from Violet. Does huge damage, but it doesn't secure any kills. Everyone is so low right now. Malok keeping himself alive. Violet is going to pick up that kill onto Zenio, and this does now leave Tam and 7 in that mid lane. First high ground turret of the game going. That's going to be a dive onto Slims. Lubu picking up that kill. That's going to be great. Although I say Lubu picking up that kill, I think Violet probably got the one as well. Violet doing a great job there, kiting as best they can. Meanwhile, we did see Joker picking up a kill at the same time.
You just have the composure to keep going, and those team fights, the key moment of the game. But now Papaji getting pretty low, Papaji goes down, and they lost their marksman now. Oh my god. Panu trying to get away with the ultimate, but he should not survive this. Everyone is just focusing on him. They do have the last layer buff as well.
Yeah, I'm firmly in agreement with you there. What we did see there was Jinnah trying to engage with Nirvana onto Violet, and ineffectual it is without your warriors to tank it up as well and to stun them and to slow them down, because they were just able to roll themselves to safety, and it did allow them to push in and secure the base for the first win of this series. It's more kind of a meta, what you'd expect to see in a ranked game. You've got your marksman, you've got your solo laner, you've got your support, you've got your jungle, you've got you've got that mid lane. We do lack obviously a mage on the side of XFreeStar, but I imagine they're going to be using mid instead and putting Thane in the support role. Every time I see Chalgner played, he's often played in the SEA region. He's often played mid. You don't see him played support as often. Yeah. Commentary, but it does lend itself to the most efficient play. That was what we were talking about there. You saw the Dark Dominion used straight into Lumia Ultimate. That's the sort of chain CC we're going to be expecting. Managed to land that CC chain effectively. It clears them out significantly enough for this Dragon to come down. Thane did try to use his ultimate there to connect and try and steal that, and it's Dragon came just a little bit too late. XFreeStar using this to their advantage, and they are going to manage to take down this turret. No, they're not.
So close.
Malok saved them. Murad did use his ultimate there, did great damage. Joker's used the laughing gas bomb as well. He's forced to flick out over the wall. Lumia ultimate comes down, doesn't quite connect with the target she's looking for. Lubu does pick up a kill though. That's got to be careful. You've got to be very careful. Boom! Execute coming out from Thane. I love it. That's great work picking up the Illumia there.
We did see some kills finally, and 5 kills now, but at the top is 3 against 2, 7. KP fighting under their tower. We want to try to stop this Thane from getting away and takes him down. So we drop to 7 and KP. Meanwhile, in mid lane, Ryzel getting pretty low, is getting chased down by Papa J trying to pop in, and Ryzel, wow, barely survived there.
Missile Dragon was picked up as well there by the XFreeStar side. Illumia ultimate comes out, doesn't quite connect with everyone, but Joker and Malok dives onto Joker. Joker does have to dive over the wall and keep himself to safety. Meanwhile, we did see a very low health Violet, but she is still alive, and so no kills picked up there. Thane and Chalgner are the 2 remaining in the bot. Meanwhile, we see Mina picking up another kill onto Joker. Great teamwork there coming out from the Fire Dragoon side as they keep pushing in and apply that pressure. That's still a very low health Papa J. He's used his ultimate, but he hasn't picked up any kills, and he is going to go down in the... Massive work coming out there from the Fire Dragoon side. They are doing so much to try and take down this turret. If they can just take out this turret...
Ryder comes out for 7 and 3 against 2. Ryder goes down. He's got really low there. KP wasn't able to save him. 7 being targeted by Lubu, but Lubu now gonna regret that. Lubu targeted by Tam, and KP picking up yet another kill. That Mina is really mean. 5 kills in this game, more than anyone else.
Because her team have the damage, and like I said, that Mela Pain has been a lot of work. It's basically it stops Mina having to build attack damage because she's just dishing out so much damage from that item. We do see Malok managed to pick up a kill there in the process. Great work coming out from the side of FDG. They're trying their hardest, but now the FDG members are in a vulnerable position. 3 members surrounding Mina. Mina stayed alive so long there. That was insane. She did go down in the end though, and now Lubu is in a vulnerable position. Does have to dive out of the way before Ari can engage, but Joker dives in, does manage to pick up the kill with the laughing gas onto Illumia, but goes down to the Lubu. That is Malok diving into the backline, manages to get the stun, and the slow is going to land. That's going to be a double kill. Now looking for the triple kill onto Pearl. Thane has used his dash now though, and the slow is still connected from the enemy side. Now there's a Papa J coming in, doing what he can. Papa J, great work here. Does manage to save his teammate and is looking to pick up that kill now. But FDG's Malok could probably... Oh, he's got the ultimate down again. But that's a great utilization of ultimate from Malok, from Murad, sorry, to dodge the stun and pick up the kill in the process.
It's about 2.8k. Not too big, but Ryzel pretty low. You gotta be careful. Papa J comes in. If it comes out with ultimate, it could be very dangerous. KP, wow, that KP just survived that ultimate with so little health. Unfortunately, Riser goes down to backstand.
Look at how little damage that Mad Ult doing to KP. The execute will pick that up though from Thane. What we saw there is the hazards of playing with the Murad. We saw Murad and Chagnar engage hard, and then they just press that button and disappear. And you're like, okay, now I'm 1 versus 2 and I'm a Chagnar. You know, and with the Sonic Boots as well, they're just really tanky, really strong place to be at this midpoint of the game. Laughing Gas is used, isn't going to be enough, and that is also the go sign for FDG, because without that ultimate, Joker is extremely immobile, can't get himself out of dodge, does mean, and Chagnar also being thrown on the outskirts means he doesn't have his ultimate to help his teammates because he had to use it to free himself. Does allow the FDG team to pick up yet another kill. That's huge for them, 18 to 10. Sage Golem is going to be going down, but Murad is going fairly strong into 7 right now. He's going to diving out. Ryu does not connect, but that is a lockdown from Dark Dominion onto Lubu. Lubu's going to dive as best he can, but he's not going to get out of there. Lumia's going to pick up that kill in the process, and that does now leave just a lowly Papa J on that thing, and he's against his arch nemesis KP right now. Yeah. Papa J has got to be hating life right now, because that is a CC chain of doom, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, and I think that that's being learnt the hard way right now for XFreeStar. I'll say Dark Slayer, yeah. Dark Slayer picked up. Execute was used, but that's going to be enough. That's FDG just do the rounds now. We did see Joker again use his ultimate aggressively in a situation where he's surrounded by red, and he goes down to the Violet. KP now in pursuit. Does she have the Greaves? She's just able to chase in. Malok ultimate was used there for defensive purposes, trying to secure a turret, and they are going to do that with Razor on that Violet. Huge damage coming out from them. Just that tactical fire, you know, just clear the wave easily enough, and that's going to allow for it to push him. Meanwhile, Chagnar now has to decide whether he's going to save mid or top, and he's going to save neither. Murad will dive in and then dive out. Zeal is going to be the focus here, does have to free himself in the process. 7 is going to be locked down, and that does mean that the Lumia ultimate is going to do some great work for the FDG side onto the enemy side. Meanwhile, Violet was focusing the base with that Joker, standing there watching even. Yeah, GG. FDG. Yeah, GG FDG.